Hey, welcome in. Well, here's some good news. Trump advisor Jason Miller to launch GETTR, a cancel-free social media platform. Now, GETTR is, I believe, short for Get Together, so GETTR. And this article is from 22 hours ago, but it's live now. I'm on it. It's July 2nd. I started an account. It took me about 3 minutes. I'm up and running. I'll be uploading all of my stuff to there as well, or links to it. And it looks good to me. I have no problems with it so far. There's always growing pains with these sorts of things, and that's to be expected, but it looks to be pretty functional as it is now. And they're saying this is going to be cancel-free, a cancel-free social media platform. Now, none of the platforms are completely cancel-free. I mean, there's things you can't put on, obviously, on any of them. But I think, by cancel-free, they mean you're not going to be banned just for being a conservative or just being like a traditional liberal. I mean, look at Brett Weinstein being censored. I believe he's been censored both by Twitter and YouTube now. And YouTube sure doesn't like the fact that he's talking about certain treatments for certain medical conditions that are happen to be all over the world right now. So I think that's the sort of thing that's not going to get censored and get you canceled on GETTR. Anyway, it says here, GETTR is officially launching on July 4th. As I say, I've already got an account. And it was actually very easy to start up. It took me literally about 3 minutes to get an account on it. And I've already started uploading stuff onto it. But I guess the official launch is July 4th to declare independence from big tech. Now, one thing I really hope about this is that they're not on Amazon Web Service. Please. Remember Parler? Amazon will suspend hosting for pro-Trump social network Parler. And this was when Apple kicked them off the store and they were kicked off the Google Play Store. Everybody just attacked them all at once. So I really hope they're not on Amazon Web Services. I really hope not. That would be an insanely dumb thing to do. I'm going to guess they're probably not. But anyway, what's the story here? Former Trump senior advisor Jason Miller is launching a new social media platform to declare independence from big tech, billing it as a cancel-free zone focused on free speech with superior technology that he says will be the envy of Silicon Valley. Well, one thing is certain is that if they become successful, Silicon Valley will go to war against them. They will collude and act as a cartel to try and destroy them. We know that because they do it to everybody who challenges them. But that said, this is great news. I fully support any platform that is going to be pro-free speech. And hopefully they've done everything possible to keep themselves independent and not susceptible to big tech domination. And that said, too, there's a lot of great platforms out there. Rumble is great. Odyssey is fantastic. BitChute's good. I'm a big fan of Minds. I like Minds a lot. I upload to all of these platforms. So anyway, the platform's called GETTR, and it evolved from the idea of getting together. Quote, "Let's get together. We're talking about a sense of community." This is Miller. He told Fox News in an exclusive interview Thursday. "We think it will ultimately be a global platform, not just conservatives in the U.S. And he added, quote, "We want people from all political stripes to join the platform." Well, they will only join as they get kicked off of like Twitter, because some leftists are getting kicked off of the normal platforms like Twitter, YouTube. I think it's about one for every 100 conservatives, or again, just like traditional liberals even, or classical liberals, right? But some will join as they get kicked off, but mostly they won't. Even people who kind of lose their social media platforms elsewhere won't, because the left is extremely, extremely intolerant. It was really funny. I was looking at like progressives on Parler, because you'd see a few, kind of progressive or left-wing or far left-wing accounts on there. And it was hilarious because they were just there to troll. They were just saying things that they thought would trigger the people on Parler. And they just got nowhere. Everybody just completely ignored them. And I think it's because they don't really understand. And I think it's because they didn't really understand the vast majority of people on Parler. They didn't understand what they actually think. They honestly seem to believe that anybody who's not them is a fascist or a Nazi or something like that. They really do believe that. And it was funny to see them being so spectacularly unsuccessful on Parler trying to troll. Nobody cared. But that said, the disaffected leftists, yeah, you could expect them to maybe join up. Anyway, so although the official launch is on July 4th, it is already available in the app stores. And what did Miller say? He said, this ties in with Independence Day, independence from social media monopolies, independent from cancel culture, embracing free speech. Our launch on Sunday is very much intentional. Quote, we believe there needs to be a new social media platform that really defends free speech. Great. I think we all want that. And one that doesn't deplatform for political beliefs. This is a challenge to social media monopolies. Now, he said that the platform has superior technology to existing platforms, saying that conservative alternatives often are not as good. Well, I mean, again, just seeing it in the first rollout, it seems to be pretty good. It seems to work fairly well. So I think they've got a good start. Although you can always expect some growing pains and some unforeseen complications when you're scaling something up. But anyway, so it's like Twitter, essentially. You can post messages up to 777 characters. It says you'll also be able to post clearer pictures and post videos that are up to 3 minutes long and have the ability to edit the videos within the app. So my videos are all longer than 3 minutes, so I'll just be posting links on that. And here's something interesting. It says that upon signing up for GETTR, users will have the option to import their existing tweets into this new platform. Quote, you can import these tweets so that your hard work, creativity, your intellectual property comes with you. And he noted it was a one-time option upon creating the account. And I don't have a Twitter account, so that's nothing to do with me. When asked if he was concerned about a potential legal challenge from Twitter, Miller said this is, quote, a fight I don't mind picking. And there will be some more features that are going to get rolled out, such as online appreciation and tipping, so that users can give money to prominent content creators. Well, I'm not that prominent, but you can give me money. I don't mind. Miller said he believes the tool will incentivize those prominent influencers to use GETTR, so that they can monetize what they're doing and posting right now. Good idea. And looks like also they're going to have a live streaming option. So that's very interesting. But these will be things rolled out after the official launch. Let's see, there's going to be verification on the platform. So that's good. Now, one thing is that Trump hasn't actually joined this platform yet, which may be surprising because these are his guys that are doing it. Now, maybe it's because, Trump is planning on launching his own thing. And I do know that he was planning on launching his own at some point. Whether or not that will happen, I don't know. He's not on it yet, but Miller commented on this. He said that Real Donald Trump is waiting for him and ready to go. So the handle, Real Donald Trump. We certainly hope President Trump will join the platform, but I'll leave it up to him to make decisions on what he's doing. Adding that GETTR is creating a community here, not just for conservatives, but for folks from all political affiliations around the world to join. So he also told Fox News that Trump is not funding the platform in any way. Miller said, I hope he joins, but President Trump has a number of different options he's considering. Let's see, when asked if President Biden would also be welcome on the platform, Miller said, we would love to have President Biden. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Not in a million years. What's going to happen is that every Democrat, 95% of the media outlets are going to demonize this platform. That is absolutely going to happen. In fact, let's take a look at Mediaite. Like Twitter, but you know what? New mega social media gets less than warm reception, even from Trump. So the less than warm reception, even from Trump, is that he just hasn't joined it yet. And of course, this is just a completely negative headline. So expect more of that. Anyway, let's end this off. Quote, freedom of speech, rejection of cancel culture. If you subscribe and believe in the power of free speech, then this platform is for you. Well, I'm on it because that is for me. How will it turn out? I don't know. But I'm willing to, take 3 minutes of my time or 5 minutes or whatever to sign up for an account where I can feel pretty confident I'm not going to be canceled or just, wake up one day and have my account removed because I said something totally normal that most people agree with. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.